Hello, thank you for checking out Mr. Ware's videos, and today we're looking at function notation with points on a graph. Function notation with points on a graph. Now, this is similar to the last video we did, but in the last video we was dealing with, let's say you got f of x or f of 5, and we know that 5 is x. We know that, okay? But if you get something like f of x is equal to 5, then 5 is y. Now, on these next on this particular assignment, you have to pay attention to what that is, and make sure you're watching and seeing, do I have a f of the number here, or I'm saying f of x is equal to 5 or equal to the number, and that determine what you do on the x or y axis. So let me show you a couple examples. Alright, so these are going to be multiple choice, and here it says the graph of y is equal to f of x is shown below. Which point could be used to find f of negative 4? F of negative 4. So in this case here, x is negative 4 is x, because you see it's inside there. Negative 4 is x. So what we're going to do is go on the x-axis and go to negative 4 and say, okay, which point is going to be negative, have a negative 4 in it? And that's this one. So the answer would be A. All right, so let's take a look at another example. Okay, pause the video right here and see if you can solve this one, where it's f of negative 2. Okay, so let's look at this one. So again, on this one, since it's f of negative 2, then negative 2 is x. So we're going to go on the x-axis and find negative 2 and see that it comes down to here. So the answer on this one would be A. All right, let's take a look at another example. All right, here it says the graph of y is equal to f of x is shown below. Determine the value of x when f of x is equal to negative 4. And let me take a quick look at something right here. Notice how it says which point could be used for define f of negative 4. And this it says determine the value of x when f of x is negative 4. So you already know that you're looking for x. So what did they give you? They gave you the y. So in this case here, negative 4 is y. And again, you got that f of x is equal to, instead of the number being inside. So negative 4 is y. So we're going to go down the y-axis and look for negative 4. See negative 4 here on the y-axis, and find which point would have that. Okay? And in this case, that point is B. All right. Go ahead and pause the video here and see if you can find the answer to this one. Determine the x value when f of x is equal to 2. Alright, so let's take a look at this one. So you got f of x is equal to 2, which means 2 is y. And we're going to go down the y-axis and see if we can find which point would have that 2 on there. And that'll be this one right here. So to recap, if you have a f of x is equal, then they give you y. That's a y. And if you have a f of that number, then that number is x. So when you get ready to do the problems on Delta Math, they're going to mix them up. So you got to pay close attention to what it says in the instructions, okay? and remember which one is which. All right? So we're going to do some more functions in some future videos, but for now, thank you for checking out Mr. Ware's videos. Have a nice day.